Coach Urban Meyer, and I know the coaching fraternity is probably a buzz right now with everything going on down in Jacksonville because there's only 32 NFL head coaches. You know, this job is obviously, you said last week, it's a lonely one, but it's also a tough one, obviously. That's why it is the highest level in the men's league. Everything that's going on with Urban Meyer and off the field, the viral video stuff, I don't think to myself, I want to hear what Chuck Pagano thinks about what's going on at Urban's Chop House. But what I do think about is, what does Chuck Pagano think about a head coach not flying back with his team, right? And AJ is in Green Bay. We had Lombardi on, Paisan. He's been in Raiders, Cleveland. He's been in New England. He's been around, he said, 25, 30 years. You've been in the game a long time. None of us have ever heard of this. And this is something that is I think that is call for a concern, let alone all the distractions that happened after that. Your thoughts on that, and did that ever cross your mind?
Yeah, I was blown away. I mean, first of all, I thought when those pictures of video came out, I said, okay, someone had to Photoshop this guy into this deal. And then when you come out and you say, okay, this is for real, and that this is right after the game, and you didn't fly back with, I've never heard of that in my entire life. 37 years of coaching. I never saw the head coach miss. I never once ever thought about not doing that. Win or lose, whatever the circumstances. Again, I don't know the circumstances surrounding Urban and the family and staying back and, hey, I want to get out of Dodge. I need to clear the head. Everybody needs to. You don't get to do that. You signed the contract as the head freaking football coach for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this guy's a great coach. We all know what his record is, but you don't get to check out. And it's only the fourth week of the season.
Yeah.
Hell, where's he going after 8 games, 9 games? You just don't get to do that, Pat and AJ. That's what you signed up for, and you're the face of the franchise. All you got to remember how we always said, protect the name on the back of your jersey and that decal on the side of your helmet. So, like everybody else, you're totally blown away with this. Again, I'm not judging anybody. I've never heard of nobody getting on the plane and flying home. Because, again, your locker room, we talked about locker room earlier. Getting those guys back, this will be, like you said, what if he turns this whole thing around and they start winning games, and he comes out, and this will go away just like everything else goes away. I mean, there's been history of this, that, and the other go on, and time heals all wounds, but this could be hard to get the guys back. Because you're telling, what are the 5 things, Pat, we always talked about when you guys were getting ready to go on a bye week or after a Thursday game and we had these you remember the 5 things we always mentioned?
Give me the first one.
Alcohol.
Oh, yeah. Drugs, yeah.
Right? Firearms.
Bingo, guns, yeah. Bingo, guns was in there. I believe.
All things you guys are doing on bye weeks?
No, just stay away from. Stay away from these things.
We said these are the 5 things that could get you sideways. Women.
Strangers, women, random.
Nothing good happens after midnight, right? How many times have you guys heard that? Nothing good happens after midnight. So a lot of those things were broken there.
That's right. Yeah, and it's coming from the head coach. So what could you do, though? Let's say someone's in that situation, what could you do? The owner comes out and puts out a statement saying not only does he have to he has to regain our trust and respect, which I thought was interesting in the statement. Like, what can he do? I feel like you got to put everything on the table and just be completely honest, I guess. And I don't know, just let everybody know, like, this is exactly what happened.
Yeah, the less is more deal. He should have walked right in there and forget, okay, I wanted to eat dinner here, my family right across the street, guys, pictures, no. You just go in and you own that shit and just tell the guys, hey, I effed up big time. This was, a decision that, total distraction to the team. I mean, I screwed up. I owned it, and you own it and you say, hey, look, I don't know how I'm going to get your guys' trust back. I don't know, because I'm telling you guys all these things. Don't do this, don't do that, especially with COVID going on and all the other things, because nobody's talking about that. And then you're putting yourself in this situation where this possibly could happen. You just got to go in and own it and hope that, hey, look, time will heal all wounds. We can win some games and earn these guys' trust back. But, man, I don't even know how I can walk you through that building
That's a great point, by the way, because a player, I don't even think they're allowed to go eat at a restaurant or something like that at away games. They can't even leave the hotel or something like that. And then this video comes out and everybody's like, what a distraction. It's like, well, also, what about, I think there's some protocols or something. So they had to have been broken. They were within the distance that was not allowed. All right.
Imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Could you imagine if he lands on the COVID-19 list tomorrow?
Oh, my God.
Might be a blessing.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure.